Alrighty, welcome to Armored Warfare. This is the alpha test at the end of February, and I've been given the privilege to show you guys some gameplay, or just general, just showing you the game and how the insides of the game work and stuff. So I hope that you guys find this video awesome, as I found it awesome that I can play this game and show it to you guys. One little thing I do need to mention, this is obviously an alpha version, so it's subject to change. Please keep that in mind. It's an alpha. Stuff might change. So let me get started by saying that I'm going to very quickly go over what I'm driving, what I'm going to do, and then I'll play a game, and then I'll try and discuss a little bit more about the game's insights. So right now, in this alpha test, there's two dealers, or you can refer to them as tech trees from World of Tanks, as I like to say, that you can pick. Shishkin and Wolfie. I like Shishkin better because I like this tank better, and I've seen people say that these tanks are better than the other ones, although of course that's subjective. But this is your tank tree, which I'll get back to in a little bit after I've played a game, just to show you. And this is the Wolfie tree. I'm calling them tech trees just to make it, understandable for myself. In what I've seen so far, dealer / tech tree is just the same thing. It's just, the idea is just different. Their name are different, the idea is the same. So let's go into a garage. Let's go into battle. Alright, so there's one thing I do need to warn about, and that is that there's almost no matchmaking, because there's not a lot of people playing. And Tier 1 will fight Tier 4, and Tier 4 can like one-shot you pretty much. So it's tough, but this is not like me trying to show you how hardcore, how good I am at this game. It's me trying to show you how much fun it is, and just trying to show you some gameplay of me actually playing the game that a lot of people look forward to playing. Now, for people that are common in using, a game like World of Tanks, this has pretty much the same controls. It's just W to go forward, backward, left, right. You tap R a few times to speed ahead. To put in cruise control mode. You have your 6, 7, and 8 buttons, for example, for repair kit, a medic kit, and a fire extinguisher. It's all really straightforward, and it's really it's not like you don't have to learn all the controls over again. It's not like, hey, this game is difficult. It's a very easy to understand game. Especially if you're coming from World of Tanks, and it's very cool that, I just started playing this, and I was like, how does this work? Oh, and it's literally like World of Tanks, so it's very, very welcome to people, that come from World of Tanks. So we're driving over this map. I've never played this map. I've only actually seen this in, the, gameplay that they released before they released tests of, people being able to play. But I must say, it's a great looking game. This is pretty much max graphics. I'm not really sure why it's telling me that I'm only running at 40 frames per second there, because I'm recording at 60 frames per second in the bottom left, and that's weird. There's some high ping going on, but it's all fine. I'm just trying to show you guys some gameplay. I'm not trying to show you guys again how good I am or how bad I am or something similar. I'm just trying to show you guys some gameplay of me actually playing, and trying to commentate on what I'm doing. Even though that's pretty hard. In a new game, I always find it very hard to find out what I'm exactly doing. There's some awesome planes flying over that look like an Su-25T just right there, very quickly, what I could see. And I'm in a Tier 4 game. There's only Tier 5 max at this point in the test. So, ooh, that was very close. But being in a Tier 4 game is already pretty high. That BMD just fired a anti-tank rocket, it looked like. I have bad gun depression. Very bad gun depression. I like this kind of ridge volcano road. Oh, that was 80 damage for hitting that guy. That was pretty painful. Oh, new rocket. I've just been spotted. Everybody in Armored Warfare basically gets the 6th Sense perk, which is that as soon as you're spotted, you will know that you're spotted. which in my opinion is very welcoming to new players. You know, it's like, hey, why am I getting killed from somebody I can't see? What, a rocket does sound really cool, but basically as soon as you see that thing, you might want to, you know, reposition, because people will be able to start firing on you because they will have found you. So we're gonna go down the hill here. I'm just gonna try and support those people. Our team's getting absolutely wrecked. There's nothing left of them. If I'm gonna do one shot of damage, I'll be very happy. Almost could hit that AMX 10P.
Identify target. Hostile tank.
That's not good. That's a tier 4. He's gonna absolutely shrek me. Yep. Lower plate. Obviously, I'm gonna get absolutely wrecked. No. Welp. The thing is, I just wanted to show the gameplay real quick, but the main focus of me in this video was trying to show you the inner game, like the dealer and the upgrades, and basically how welcoming this game is to people that are used to playing these kind of games, whether it's War Thunder or World of Tanks or a similar game that I might not know. It all looks really good, and it sounds even better, and I cannot wait for them to either release more test weekends or have more test weekends, or even better, for the public to also access. Alright, so after the battle, let's take a look at the upgrade system in Armored Warfare. Of course, still subject to change, but you know, I just want to show it to you. So here we have it. This is the upgrade. You can call it a tree, an upgrade tree for the PT-76. I've already, I already unlocked these 3 upgrades. Now, this is the engine upgrade and 2 different shells. But since I have a lot of points, let's actually unlock this one, this one, this one, this one, this, and this. Now, we have just leveled up our entire tank to max level. But we also need to buy, so we have unlocked them with XP. Now you need to buy them with the credits. Let's buy these up with credits. We've basically just bought every single modification for my tank, which also makes it a star right there. Now it says it needs service. Now we're gonna check out the ammo. Actually, no, let's not. Let's not check out the ammo, because now I'm getting myself confused. No, we're gonna go back to the upgrade system. There we go. So, as you can see, every time I bought an upgrade, my progression bar filled up more. Now it's full, and the star appears. So this means that if I go to the dealers and go to Shishkin, I've now unlocked these 2 trees. As you can see, I just clicked and I unlocked them, and I can now buy tier 2 vehicles with credits. I'm not rich enough because I just bought upgrades, so I can't buy them. But that's how you, you make sure that this vehicle has a certain number of points, you know, into the upgrades, and then you can buy different tanks. For example, if you want to get the M60 Patton, you would have to drive 3 battles with Shishkin or Marat Shishkin's vehicles, which I've already done, and you would need to upgrade you would need to invest 400 points into you need to get 400 points worth of upgrades on the AMX 10P, and I think you also would have to unlock it here, judging by the point cost. So first of all, you would need to put in 400 points. For example, this and this together, it would be over 400 points, and then you would need to unlock the pattern, as you can see there. So first of all, you need to put 400 points into the AMX 10P's upgrade system. Then you can unlock the pattern, and then you can buy the pattern. So it's a little different from what people are used to, but I can definitely see it being I can't even say that word. Easy accessible. I'll just use that word. Easy accessible and easy to understand for new players. And of course, just 2 dealers, but you know, obviously there's going to be a lot more. But it is pretty cool to see this upgrade system back in the game, and it's very understandable. It's very easy, as you can see. Like everything just adds like a certain percentage of, or adds, you know, shells or stuff. And probably the best part about this game there's no premium ammunition. There's no ammunition you can buy with premium money. Only thing that's going to happen, which I wanted to show you just then, but I was kind of confused and I wanted to go back. So I'm going to click on service. This is my loadout. These are the shells I can get on my main gun. Now, these are shells. These are your standard shells, I'm pretty sure. These are frag shells with very low penetration, but pretty high damage for, you know, a tier 1 vehicle. There's heat, and there's just HVAP and just the standard AP. Now, they all cost credits, and obviously this is tier 1, so they don't cost too much. But there's not going to be like gold buyable ammunition. I would like to quote one of the senior producers of Armored Warfare on how they feel about the game and what it does. Also, starting quote, also, we have no gold ammo in the game. No one should feel bad about using upgraded rounds. It's like getting a new gun, end of quote. So basically, you unlock shells, which you pay for in the service tab right here, but they're never going to be payable with gold, you know, with premium currency, and it's basically getting a new gun. So because as you can see here, if you go back to upgrades, these are your standard shells of 105 damage and 96 pen. For example, this one, 116 damage and 101 pen. So you basically upgrade your shells, you pay like 1 or 2 credits more, but you do a little bit more damage. And that's exactly as it is in like another very popular game, where you, for example, upgrade your gun and where you do more damage and more pen. So they kind of changed it around. Another quote that I would really like to give from the same producer is that, and this is, I mean, it's tough. I mean, we've seen it before in games like War Thunder and World of Tanks. It is tough. This is my own. This is my, by the way, this is not a quote yet. This is just me. It's tough to make a game with a decent balance, because there's always going to be people complaining about, you know, hey, but this tank is way better because it's Russian. Hey, this tank is way better because it's, I don't know. And the quote is, it's our goal to include no national balance. Our goal is to make the best game and not the best simulation. We use a lot of real-life statistics and some hardcore penetration mechanics, but at the end of the day, we want the game to be fun. End of quote. So, I am really looking forward to seeing a game of which the developers say before they have even released it to the public, hey guys, look, we know how other games are dealing with this sometimes, and they might, you know, have some bias. I mean, that's not even like what he said, but that's how I interpreted it. And we are going to try and make our game biasless. Now, that's a very hard thing to do, but I really look forward, and I do really believe that they are actually able to do this. Anyway, as always, hope you found this informative. I sure had fun playing and recording this for you. Please leave a like and a comment on what you think that, you know, they can add, or what you like and what you dislike, what you've seen so far. My name is Sherman, and I'll see you later.
You claim this love that you never started. You once destroyed a broken heart that was already shattered. Holding on to what we have, you take us to the edge and back. Holding on to what we have, you take